Hello everyone, this is Alex with the Shed app, and in this video we're going to be talking about the delivery of the building in the Shed app. And up to this point we've talked about sales, production, and now we're going to be talking about delivery. And last we left off at this step, so we will pick it up with this step right here. So delivery is scheduled in real life, and the user sets the delivery date in the Shed app. So that's what we're going for. And if you remember right, back when we processed the order, we did create a delivery at that point with a status of pending. So we should be able to find that delivery in the system here. We go to Manage Deliveries, and there we go. John Doe, this building is ready to deliver. So it's ready for us. And the first step is going to be to click into the View Delivery and assign a driver. And you can assign the driver to be dispatched, which basically allows them to schedule their own delivery at that point, or you can just leave it as no, which is the default. And we can update this. And for a simple schedule, you can click here and just quickly pick a day for this to be scheduled. For some more advanced functionality, which we're going to be looking at, you can click into the schedule, which is in the upper right-hand corner here, and we get a calendar view with our delivery here, and we can drag it onto the calendar and schedule it that way. So let's just schedule this for any day here. We'll pick December 7th. And a few things to note here. So it's orange, whereas this one is green. And orange basically means that the delivery is estimated. And you can also see that it defaulted to 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock in the middle of the night. So I'm just going to go ahead and drag this to 8 to a more reasonable time here, and you can also extend the time frame. And keep in mind that this is actually a trip, and more buildings can be added to this trip. But for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to keep this to one building. Let's close this out and take a look at it. So here you can see the time 8:30 to 11:30, the trip capacity. So what this means is I have 80 feet of hauling capacity based on my truck and the trailer that I'm have assigned to this driver. And this is a 24-foot shed, so I'm using up 24 feet of that capacity. So I could easily add another 20-foot shed to this trip if I have another shed going in the same direction. So I'm going to click on this again and click on the orange box here. And this allows you the opportunity to call up the customer and just confirm that this is going to work for them as well. And now you can see it has turned to green. And the next step is going to be printing off the paperwork for this delivery. This is not required, but it is shown as a PDF document here. You do have a delivery document that you can print off. And on this delivery document, you have a QR code. And so the thought here is the driver can have these papers for each delivery. The DOT may require it. He could also have an iPad with this information displayed, and you have a button to update delivery, which takes you to the same location as if you would scan this QR code with your phone or your iPad or mobile device. We click on Update Delivery, and this brings you to this page. And this is the same page that it will take you to on a phone as well. You can see it's set up the same. We're going to collect the balance due, or we may collect the balance due at this point. We can add images of the delivered shed by clicking here and taking an image and uploading it. And then we can mark the delivery as complete. There we go. And you can see the invoice status changed to open because we did not actually collect the payment yet. So now that the building is delivered, the invoice status changes to open. And we go back to our chart, we can see that happening here. So we complete the delivery, the invoice changes to open, and for whatever reason, let's say that we could not collect payment right then, this invoice remains open until this balance due is collected. So we can just go ahead and collect it, and we'll just say this is cash. We'll create the payment, and there you go. So we can also email the payment receipt to the customer right here on our phone. We can go back, and now you can see the invoice is closed as well. And there we go. We have delivered this shed. So on this chart here, one thing that I could have added, but I didn't want to make this too busy, is the location of the building at this point is also updated to the customer's location. Whereas it was at the plant or it was at the store, now it is located at the customer's location because we've completed the delivery. That happens automatically. So that is the entire process from sales through production and through delivery. I hope this helps.